Welcome to Mitchell's Landing, a charming subdivision hidden in northern Greensboro. This community offers residents a serene and picturesque setting scattered by incredible brick exterior custom houses. The architecture and uniqueness to some of these homes are a truly breathtaking sight to see. One of the standout features of Mitchell's Landing is its location within the highly sought-after Northern Guilford School District, offering some of the best education that Guilford County can offer. In addition to its prime educational location, Mitchell's Landing is a short drive away to Summerfield or downtown's Greensboro, offering it a perfect blend of rural comfort and city convenience. Feel free to reach out and explore more with me. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at how to calculate the net proceeds of a sale. Let's say if you sell your home for $500,000, you want to figure out how much profit you will earn if the sale happened to close on March 10th. There are 5 major costs that happen to you as a seller. You have your realtor commissions, you have your North Carolina transfer tax, closing costs involved with a lawyer, prorated property taxes, and then a small recording fee. Let's first look at the commissions. Let's say you negotiate a 5% commission fee for the sale of the house. You'll take your $350,000 or the sale of the home, and you'll multiply that by 0.05. That will end up giving you $17,500 to be paid out for the commissions. Once again, this is negotiable, so please make sure that you negotiate with your realtor to maybe save some money. Next up is your North Carolina transfer tax. Your North Carolina transfer tax is always $1 per $500 of the sale. So all you have to do is take the sale of your home, $350,000, and divide that by 500. That cost will be $700. Next up are your closing costs or your attorney fees. Usually this is always estimated around $1,000, but it does depend on your attorney that you choose. After that are your prorated property taxes. You don't have to pay taxes for the entire year if you don't live in it for the entire year. In order to calculate the property taxes, it's always based off of a 360-day year. So you have to figure out how long that you're living out of those quote-unquote 360 days. So if you are living, if you sell the home on March 10th, that means that you're going to spend 30 days in January, 30 days in February, and 10 days in March. Now remember, it's 360 days just for tax purposes. Obviously, there's not 30 days in February, but it still calculates it using a 30-day month, which is going to end up being 70 days that you are owning the property for. Now, in order to determine how much you have to pay per day, all you're going to simply do is take your the taxes for the entire year and multiply it by the tax rate. So let's just say we're going to have $2,500 for your property taxes. And if I multiply that by, let's say, a tax rate of 0.74, we'll just say that per day is going to end up being $6.94. So if I multiply those two things together, it means that your portion of the property taxes that you would owe is going to be $485.80. And the last thing that's in there is your recording fee, which is just a very simple, somewhere around $40. Now, when I add all of these up, my $1,750, $700, $1,000, $485.8, and $40, my total cost that I have is going to end up being $19,725.80. So I'm going to bring that over and put it under our little spreadsheet over here, or not spreadsheet, but our little calculation over here for our total costs, $19,725.80. $1.80. Now you always have to take into account how much do you still owe. So let's just say for this particular house, you still owe $150,000 on your mortgage. So when I go through and I subtract out all of those, the total profit that you would make on this is going to be about $180,274.20. Now I say about because obviously there are factors that could change based off of your attorney fees, or maybe the recording fee is different, or the tax rate that you could be living in. But you could also have additional costs, such as repairs that you might have to pay for that were negotiated upon. But overall, this gives you an idea of how you can go through and try to see what you will earn. So I hope this was helpful to those who might want to take advantage of their current house values. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you next week. Thank you.